Hello, friends. How are you? Hi, hi, hi. Come on in. Hello. Hi, guys. Hello, little luxuries. How are you? Hi, Misty. How are you guys? It's Friday and I'm on in the afternoon, right? So I've got today off. Hi. Well, hello, friends. Thank you for the heart me's. Goodness gracious. How are you guys? I'm going to be doing a grapevine today with this sign. Oh, I'm going to have to move my ring light. Let me move the ring light. See if that helps. We want the light, but we don't want the glare. So, whoop. Doing the sun. Hi, how are you, Rosie? How are you? Hello, friends. Welcome in. Going to be working on a grapevine. If I can turn my signs the right way, it'd be fabulous, right? Mirror, mirror on the wall. There we go. So I got a lot of pretty florals. I'm just getting the base grass. Not doing a ton of it. I just did a wreath for a seascape design, and they had it was basically like a grayish color with a lot of the gray tones for. But I found this today at Harry and Larry's, and I said, "Oh, I could use that today." So, welcome in, welcome in. Hi, hi, hi. Thank you for the reposting. Hi, 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 Pammy. How are you? Welcome in. Happy Friday, guys. We made it another week. I can't complain too much. I only worked 2 days. I had Monday and Tuesday off, worked Wednesday, Thursday, and then I had today off. So, welcome in. So, okay, I think I get enough of my grasses sorted because I don't want the whole thing to be the grasses. How are you? Hi there. Hi, April. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, Timmy's here. The whole gang's here. So I think what I'm going to do is I get my grasses sorted. I think I'm going to do my bow. And then we'll place that in the wreath, and then we'll do all our greens. I'm going to try it different this time. I usually put all my greens in and kind of like go sparse in an area, then put my bow. But I'm going to do it the Misty way. So the Misty way is she puts her bow in. Do you put your sign in too, Misty, or do you not? So I've got for ribbon. Now this one here is a wild card, but I think it's going to look cool because it's because all the colors are in it. Okay, so I'm going to do, because here's the sign. Here's your sign. Okay. So the plaid's a little bit of a wild card. I had it in my tote because, like I said, I tote my ribbons. So I thought this was very cool. So I'm gonna do this with this, and I have. Where's my fall leaves? Woo! Popping stuff. So I'm gonna be doing these. Okay. And and I love this too. So we're gonna be doing this for the bow. So let's do the bow. And I know bows on the grapevines aren't as big and bougie as I do for my mesh wreaths, so I have to try and tame myself down a little bit. So that's gonna be our sign today. Oh goodness! So how's everybody doing? We are actually in a heat wave up here in southern New Hampshire. For those of you who do not know me and are just popping in, I'm Paula from Forever Blooms by Paula. I am a southern New Hampshire wreath designer, home decor, centerpieces, wedding centerpieces, you name it, I can do it. I have been doing this professionally since 2023, but in reality, I've been doing it for many years before that. So welcome in. Thank you. Thank you, girl. So let's do, I don't know. We're gonna do a chunky 6-inch. How's that loop? Like she's still fitting in them jeans, but she's a little bit too tight in them. So that's what we're doing for a loop. Oop. Oh shoot. Okay, hold on. Hold please. So I'm not used to doing I'm not used to doing a grapevine bow, but we're gonna wing it. We're gonna do it. Hi, welcome in. Hi guys, welcome in. I have a craft fair on Sunday, and I've been dying to do this sign for I bought it last year. I believe it's from Creek Road, and I just love it. It's simple pretty. So I'm just doing one loop of of the colors that I want to put in here because I think that's all a grapevine can handle. So that's what I'm putting in. I like the denim. The denim goes really well with the it's not an apple barrel, but it goes well with the barrel and the flowers that are in it. So I'm gonna do one loop each. I'm gonna try and get all my colors in that I want. I'll cut my tails after. Well, hi Marisol. How are you? Crafting. Hello. Hi. Oh, Yashira's in here too. Hi, hon. Hello. Happy Friday, everybody. At the weekend. So now this is my little wild card. It's pretty bold, but I think it's gonna work really good. I've been wanting to use it. I've only used it once in another wreath. Actually, I may just want to put these 3 in. I don't know. Let's see. I go a smidge smaller, technical term, from the previous loop. I think I want to have curly tails, so I got to make my tails longer. Curly tails. Hi. I'm glad everybody's popping in. Thank you for the gift. Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank you for the tapping and the clapping, the sharing, and all the things. So this is not a custom order. This is actually something I'm doing for my show and to go into my Aunt Esther's shop. TikTok shop. Okay, and I wanted to put in I love this. I got so many rolls of this. I think it's such a great finishing ribbon. Especially if you're doing farmhouse and rustic. I think this ribbon's really, really cute. I have it in all the colors. So this one here is the rusty orange. So this will be the top loop. Michelle, hey, how are you? So I want to make this tail at least as long as the other one, because if I twirl them both, they'll look good. All right. I've never done a bow so, I don't want to say it's sparse, because it's really not sparse when you put it in a grapevine, but to my compared to the mesh wreaths that I do, yeah, this is kind of skinny, but it's not. It's really not. All right? And then we'll tie it off and we'll get it in the wreath. So, anybody have any plans for this weekend? 4th of July was the big weekend last weekend, but with summer here, I'm sure people are planning to do all kinds of things. I am good, Michelle. How are you? I'm wonderful. Yes, my ambassador friends. For those of you tuning in, I am honored to be a new member of the Whittix Curated Goods family. The other night we had a celebration of having inaugurated 10 of the most fabulous wreath designers that we have out here in TikTok land. We are now the ambassadors and sponsors for their beautiful products that they offer. More to come in weeks to come. But I am very, very honored to be part of that new family of friends. Woohoo! Michelle is one of our wonderful peoples. Thank you, Misty. Thank you, everybody, for the congrats. I was to say I was surprised would be an understatement. But I'm thrilled. I am very, very thrilled. I am so happy to be in such great company. New adventure, new chapter, new things to do, new collaborations. It's going to be a blast. Oh, I need my bind wire. I would rather not have white. I use bind wire to attach to my wreath. Oh, honey girl. Thank you very much for your vote of confidence. Apparently, it was a unanimous decision on the judges panel too. So I am happy. I'm really, really happy. I'm super happy. Okay, so like I said, I don't think it's going to be too big by the time I put my greenery in. But I like the different patterns. I think it looks pretty good. Oop. I always do that button loop. I don't know if you necessarily do them on a grapevine, but I call it a button boop. Button boop. Boop the nose. The button loop is what I call this. Okay. Get my bind wire, get this in. I am so glad folks are hanging out with me today. Are you guys winding down your work day? Counting down the hours at the moment? Well, Blanche, hi, how are you, girlfriend? Yeah, the ribbons, it's really farmhousey. I haven't done anything farmhousey for a little bit. And it is kind of like one of my favorites we're in New Hampshire, okay? We're, farms and cows. That's our thing. Farms and cows. So my sign is going to sit off over here. I'll probably put this in now too. So let me put my sign in. Then we'll place our bow and then we'll do our fun florals. Okay. And this is a 16-inch grapevine, by the way. I did a couple of 18 inches, and boy, by the time I was done, they're pretty big. So I thought on Misty, I watched Misty Little Luxuries NC. She's the grapevine queen. I remember her saying that she enjoys using the 10-inch with the 16-inch grapevine. So I was lucky enough to find some 16-inch grapevines. And we are, whoop, I heard something on my phone. Thank you. You're getting ready to decorate 2 trees, Christmas train, and Halloween. Ooh, Halloween monsters. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for watching my live for 200 minutes. Hopefully it's going to be many more minutes. Okay. Weave needles. I cannot be trusted to keep just 1 or 2 out because I lose them constantly. Okay. let's get this wired in. Right? You have to have, what's your phrase there, Rosie? You need a fighting chance to find it on the craft room floor? Yes, ma'am. I concur with that. I concur. They do make it pretty slick and easy to get it in your grapevine. Okay. I'm just gonna lightly twist it because I know I'm gonna end up moving this thing. I might get lucky. I actually might get lucky and have it just sit right there perfectly every time. Girl needs a fighting chance to find it. That's right. And with my blind eyes, I get the brightly colored ones. Thanks for liking the live. I appreciate it, guys. Oh, I'm really enjoying my afternoon off. And I've been wanting to come live in the afternoon so badly. But, you know. Okay, looks good. I gotta move it over just a smidge to make it a little straighter up and down. Right? Right? Okay, so we gotta move it a little bit to the outside so that it stays a little more straight up and down. So let's try it again. My favorite type of wreath to do, the one I'm most comfortable with, is evergreen, an evergreen base, whether it's a swag or a wreath, and mesh. Yeah, I'm a mesh girl. I am slowly collecting and making a fairly substantial inventory on florals and greenery because I do want to. With the end of fourth quarter coming and the end of the year, I had promised myself at the beginning of the year I was going to do there. Now she's straight. I was going to do more grapevines. So push myself to do it. So that's what I was doing. I gotta turn my glue down before I scald everybody. Okay, so bow's gonna hang above the sign on the opposite side. And I will cut tails, but I'm going to just put them out of the way for right now. Because once the florals are in, then I'll know how I'm going to hang it. But, yeah. Yeah. A little more to the outside, I think. Like I said, it's funny for me to do a thin bow. It's a thin bow. See now, okay, case in point, guys, it's on the floor. Case in point. How did I just do that? Oh my God. Lordy. Okay, got it. I could wrap it around the outside of the grapevine, but I think if I can find vines within, I think it's a better way to lock it in. Hello, Miss Connie. How are you? Okay, so a little more to the outside edge. There's one. Here's two. So, my hubby's got the day off too, but he's off having a lunch with an old, not an old, I hate to say he's old. That doesn't sound right. With an old friend. Hard to believe though. My husband is retiring. He gets to retire before me because he's older than me. He's 4 years older than me. So I'm a little jelly over him retiring. But, okay, so I am going to cut tails, but what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to make them at least even for right now. These ones here I want to curl. I'm going to try and make them a little even, Steven. Did pretty good with these. These are pretty even, Steven. I don't think my pretty weave one here is going to curl because it's not really going to curl. It's going to do a little bit, but this one here is going to curl. This one here is going to be like Irish curls, little loose curls. All right, just to get a little bit of an aesthetic for it. I think it's going to be cute. All right. Cute. Good match. Okay. So, because I am getting used to working with greenery, I'm not real good at picking particular patterns together. So I didn't have any eucalyptus or ficus leaves that were floral, that were fall related. So I'm going to be using some of the grasses here. And I don't want this to be ginormous like my other ones. So I am going to use some of these grasses. And then I have some of these from Yoshira, from Lizer Custom Wreaths. Lizer Wreath Supplies. But these are really cool. They're like a, they got the shades of a fall. So, oh, I'm missing comments. I am so sorry. Hello, Paula. How are you doing today? Hi, Monarch. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. Hi, Connie. Oh, really? I hope so, Connie, that the sign brings sales, because I've got a show. Get that thing. There we go. I have a show Sunday, and I'm bringing some odds and ends with me. So if I put some of those grasses in and then come back through with some of this, I'm not, like I said, I'm a little bit challenged. I think I may just want to not do the oranges and the greens because there's no greens in here. I may just want to do these and just put a few of these on top. I'm not sure. Signs. I have so many signs. Goodness gracious. If I have one sign, I have 80 signs at least. This grass or the colored I could do the colored grass and not, I don't think I can mix these because they're just too different. They're just too different. The colored, yeah. I could do the colored all around, a little heavier handed, but I'm not going to mix. I mean, this would work too. Because my flowers are exactly these flowers. I found the exact ones. When in doubt, rip it out. Don't glue it in till you're done. Till you're ready. So I could go a little heavier with these. Find out where I'm going to end up over here. It's a little wispier. It's a little wispier. I know for some of you grapevine people, you must be sitting there saying, "Oh, this is painful." See, these ones here, I wish I had some leaves. I don't have fall colored leaves. I mean, I've got leaves, but hold on. Like I have leaves, but this isn't going to fill. This isn't, well, it might. Now that I look at it, it might. Once these are in, I can spread these around, and then I can put my florals in. What it is I'm so used to having mesh fill in so quickly that it's full right then and there. But a grapevine, you build. You really build. You build layers, and that's where I have to start thinking. Okay. So yeah, it looks sparse, and yeah, it looks kind of scraggly, but you have to build a grapevine in layers to fill in. Yeah, okay, facts. Okay. So yeah, looks a little scraggly with what I've done. I can put some more, I'm going to put some more grasses in. I'm going to, what is it? What's the phrasing that we want to use? Follow your instincts. Follow the process. Where, oh, where did I put that bush? Where, oh, where could it be? Okay. Alrighty, I got some more. Alrighty. So I got plenty more to add to. Trust the process. Yes, ma'am. Trust the process. So that's what I'm going to do. I like these because these are pushers. And I have found something very similar when I did my seascape one last week. And it was perfect. And I was like, oh, if I could find that. And then I happened to be at Harry and Larry's. And I saw the fall variation. Aw. Well, have a good meeting. Hopefully it goes by fast for you. Okay, I see it. I see it. I see it. Okay, so because they should sell packages of the little nubby thingies that go on the end. Like if I used the whole stem and not trimmed it, they should sell the little nubbies. So what I do is I just take a little dab of glue and then I push up the stem onto it. And that way it kind of like locks it on there so it doesn't come slipping off. Thank you. Have a good meeting. Thank you for stopping in. Okay, so I guess I am going to go this route. I'm going to start gluing them in and taking them out and gluing them in. I'm going to do it. I got my start and stop right here. I don't need them nearly as long because I know my seascape one I just did, I had to cut so many off the back because my stems were far too long. They were far too long. So I know now you really don't need to have them super long. Well, hello, Danielle. How are you? So we're just gonna go with the flow. Hello, hello, friends. Welcome in. Glad you're in here today. Thanks for showing up, hanging out and watching. Hope your weekend that you get planned is good weather. We're finally having an all sunny weekend and the humidity is supposed to break here in New Hampshire. So I'm super happy about that because we've got a craft fair that was postponed from rain from June. So I'm super happy about that. And the humidity should allow the drop in humidity. People should want to come out and venture out and not melt outside. So it's going to be a nice summer weekend. Wicked happy about that. So yeah, there's I can see a lot of grapevine, but I'm just gonna go with it. Because I got lots of things to put in, so okay. All right, I'm gonna keep going around. When I get to the top, I'll glue those in too. But these grasses are so long, and I don't want this to be like a huge over the top one. So I'm kind of like halving it up. Hey Debbie, welcome in. So kind of like zigzagging these in here. A little bit of an overlap, but not much. And I gotta put my glue on the tip here so that it doesn't come off over time. Hello, hello. Welcome in, Frannies, besties, whatever the term is now, but hello, friends. Welcome in. And you want to get under your bow, because like Misty says, if the wind blows and picks up your bow, what are they going to see? Yeah, I wish they sold the little tippy thingies at the end here. Oh, thanks for the purple hearts. Oh, messages. Hi. Welcome in. So yeah, I'm excited about the ambassadorship. I'm curious. I mean, to go back, and I actually ended up nearly everybody I was following already, but a couple of surprises. And I said, oh, I got to go follow them, and I'm looking forward to seeing everybody's design style and how that develops over the next few months to years as our collaboration continues. Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Yeah, so today's Thursday. So my goal is to go live definitely Thursdays, probably Thursday nights though, or Friday nights. So I'm thinking Friday and Sundays or Thursday and Sundays, I think are going to be my days that I would like to do it. And I think 2 days is good. I mean, I'm designing all the time. I'm always playing in my room here. But I don't always go live. Okay, so now I gotta switch my angle. And go up the other way. It's warm in my room though. The humidity is supposed to like take off and leave us overnight. It's supposed to be a really nice weekend. There we go. Now I got my round. My roundy round. Okay, so up here, you gotta get glued in. You gotta get glued in. I'll have just enough of these stems. Because I don't want to go back out, because the Harry and Larry's is like 25 minutes from me. And I really don't want to go back out the Harry and Larry's. I really don't. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Don't want to get glue on my pretty bow. Have some of these drop down. The whole thing is wired, so it's really nice to really nice to work with. Hello, how are you? Trying to do a grapevine is what I'm trying to do. Rosie, is that you? Hi, Rosie Posey. Okay. So I snipped it, so now I get a dipstick. I dipped it. Dip-de-doo. Howdy, partner. How are you? Well, hi, Sandy. How are you? Welcome in. Okay, so okay, cool. I got just enough of the grasses, and then I can start filling in with the other florals that I have. I'm good. It's Friday. I got a craft fair this weekend. And I'm just adding some different wreaths that I could bring. 99% of what I'm bringing is mesh, but I really wanted to do this particular one on a grapevine because I got some really great florals. So this one needs to have a little bit of glue tip. Yeah, I had today off, so I figured, oh, I can go live in the afternoon. I've been wanting to do that. So, hello, friends. Senya, how are you? Okay, so we'll finish up with this one up here to round out the crest. I can find the pocket. There we go. All right. So there's the grasses. I was going to put these bead grasses in. I don't think they're going to work unless I just sparsely put them through, but I have other things I want to put in. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see how that goes. All right. Oh, get my vine wire out of here. I don't need that anymore. We're in that phase of wreath designing now that we are doing Christmas in July. I still have some summer things, some everyday summer things. I got fall and Halloween all in the same area, and this period of time drives me crazy. Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'd like to, that was a goal of mine I set I set back in January. I'd like to get 5,000 followers, but just folks coming in and popping in and hanging out, that's fun enough for me. So the nice thing about the grapevine though is, like, when I do my mesh wreaths, I do the bows last. You know, I do the sign pretty much almost last too. So it's kind of nice to get all your mechanics done ahead of time. And then you can just start playing with the florals. So, I mean, that in itself is kind of fun. So, yeah, this orange ribbon, I really wanted to cascade a little bit. It's not a great ribbon, but I love the texture of it. So, we're just going to go with it. It's cool. All right, let's do some focal flowers. So these are my focal flowers. That matches the flowers. The blue is a little bit deep. See, I wanted these to be darker, but they're not. They're darn close, but they're not dark. So I'm going to use these as well to go with these blues to darken it in. All right. You could be better, but not complaining. Well, I guess there's something to be said for that too, huh? We're on this side of the grass and we're breathing, so I guess that's what we're going to have to deal with right now. Going to be thankful for everything. All right. Oh, these are really pretty. I'm going to put these in next, and then I'll put my these are pushers too. Harry and Larry are really coming up with some really good ideas here. Upright and breathing, this side of the grass. I say that every day. I wake up in the morning, I say, thank you, Lord. Good morning. I do a little prayer ritual every morning. I wake up. Glad to be up and awake. Thank the Lord for making me see the new day. Then I always say a prayer for everybody traveling the roads in the morning. Get a cup of coffee. Start up my computer because I work from home, so I'm very fortunate that way. I don't have to... My commute is 20 feet. My commute is only 20 feet, so I cannot complain. I've been home since 2013, so it wasn't a virus-related stay-at-home thing. Okay, I'm going to fill in with some of these. Bring you a little closer, honey. And I don't mind these leaves. These leaves are kind of cool. Aren't they cool? Very cool. So where I've got, and they blend right into the grass. From what I can tell so far, they take like a nice. They kind of like you can move the grasses around them. I like that. That looks good. And like I said, I'm weaving these in upper and downer, up and down, so that they're not exactly on top of each other, but they peek through. Yeah, I like those a lot. That really, it's a process. Got to trust the process. Make sure I get my point at that end. I like it. It's going to be good. You know? I got to stop listening to the voices in my head. And just go with it. I want some things to come down in the center, and then down here I want some things to come up. But I'm going to have florals in here too. So, I mean, it's all going to be... I don't want to cover everything up. And that's the thing with like mesh, like the bases and stuff. And you put mesh in your base, like especially like a swag. because I love doing my swags, but I put mesh in them. And by the time you put the mesh in, it doesn't matter. You can have a purple swag behind behind a Christmas wreath, and you wouldn't even know it's purple. I gotta get some more of those cut. Yeah, that looks good. Sometimes I'm thinking I shocked myself. It's like bzz, bzz. Oh, thank you for sharing. Appreciate that. Yeah, I like coming in the afternoons. This is nice. I mean, I'm a night owl anyway. I don't mind doing the night shift, but this is a nice surprise, a nice change. Yeah, these are cool. These are very, very cool. I want to be up. I want to be pulling upward. I want to keep the crest going, so I'm pulling up and over, if that makes any sense. Because if I just kept them all down here, then you'd lose the top angle. Or that's what I'm telling myself anyway. So I'm also putting to the outside so that it pulls upward. Especially here where I have to make the transition between going over this way and under this way. right where your bow is where you have your juncture of your separation. I like it. Looks good. Looks good. She looks good. She looks fine. And I nearly lost my mind. Before I knew it, she was walking next to me. That's a song. The Do Run Run song. You guys, I'm probably you guys are probably too young to remember the Do Run song. I remember teaching my kids when they were babies and they would be in the back seat. And they would, they're both in like car seats or booster seats, and the picking on each other would start. And here I am, I'm driving, I can't pull over. So whenever stuff was about to break loose, I'd say, let's sing a song. And I teach them the Do Run Run song. And they sounded so darn cute in the back seat saying the Do Run Run song. The silly things you remember, right? Oh, thank you for sharing. Thank you. Yeah, because I'm going to put a flower, wherever I see any spaces now is definitely where I'm putting in some focal flowers. Okay, so I'm not going to put because I'm liking the filling in, I'm going to use the next item I have. And this matches the wispies that are in. Oh, I got to move this. I didn't realize my ring light was doing that. Hold on, folks. Let's see if I can get this so it's not obnoxious. There we go. I haven't switched over to my panel lights yet. I have panel lights that don't have that obvious ring. I haven't switched over yet. So now these are dried, so I'm not sure of their stability, but I am going to try and put some in here and there. I just have to be a little more gentle with them, I guess, but I do love them. They match the sign. I mean, how can you not put them in if they match? They do break easy though. Because they're dry. They must be they were once a live critter. So you do have to be careful with them. Hello. Welcome in, buddies. Yeah, they're little stems because they're real. Oh, that's cute. That looks good. Because their little stems are dried. So we'll just have to put them in, set them and forget them. That's pretty much what we got to do. But boy, they really make it look good. Hey, Tracy. Woohoo! Welcome in. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I just looked at the likes. Oh my gosh. Thank you very much, guys. That's you're rocking my world. That's awesome. 33K. Holy cow. Beautiful. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm really starting to like it now. I was a little skeptical with the grass when I started the process. But I'm really liking the grass. Really, really liking the grass. I don't want to put too many of these in now. I got to put some right here, and then like I said, I don't want. I'm afraid in the future if whoever gets it doesn't store it correctly, I'm afraid these are going to break on them. But I will tell my customer how to store the wreaths, and my suggestion is always to keep them hanging. Once you take them off your front door, if you have them on your front door, is to bag, take a hairdryer to them, get any dust that may have accumulated outside, spray it, cool hairdryer, dust it off, get a little hook, and hang it in your closet or in wherever your other storage is. And if you can get a clear plastic bag, put that over them, and that should keep them nice for you until you bring them out again next year. That should keep them in a good condition. Okay, I need a couple down here, and then I'm going to move on to the flowers that I have sitting right here. One or two right here. They're so cute. This is a 16-inch with a 10-inch sign. And I agree with Misty, because she's the one that said, in one of her lives, or I may have even asked the question, what she prefers. And she did mention that the 10-inch signs really look well on a 16-inch vine. You have to snoop around to find the 16-inch vine. They're not at your local Hobby Joe's or Harry and Larry's or whatever we're calling that particular store now. They're not usually found there. I found mine online, but at the TikTok shop. Oh, you lost your curl. And a person, I'm realizing now, with a grapevine in your bow, you could frig with that bow until the cows come home. Well, that's really pretty, even without the flowers in it right now. Okay. Now, my biggest focal flower is the white or the cream colored, because it's a perfect match for in there. So I'm going to first just put them down where I think I want them. I don't need the stems nearly that long, though. Hold on. And they're on a wire, so they can be adjusted. Oh my goodness, isn't that, it's coming out cute. I like that. Wicked cute. Oh my goodness. It's amazing how the flowers can really bring something out. Now, I would really probably want to get in between my grasses here. Let's move this one a little bit. Just a little bit further back. I think I'm going to put this one a little bit over here. Yeah, the separation's better. Now these aren't quite this right colored blue, but it's really darn close. And I think once it's within the wreath, I think you're really going to not even notice the color difference. So how's everybody doing this afternoon? Are you guys counting the hours down till you get out of your place of employment? Don't lie. I know you're all saying yes. Stacy, hi. So if I put there, then I'm going to come down here and put, let's see. Oh, puzzle piece already? Goodness gracious. Time's flying when you're having fun. Oh, thank you. Like I said, I had set a goal in the beginning of the year that I'm going to do more grapevines. Because I do love florals. I just, when you just start with something and you just know that, you finally get your skill going on your primary, which is my mesh. You wanna branch out a little bit. I have some other grasses that I kind of want to mix in there. Yes, grapevines. I always said too, but early on because I think everything kind of like intimidated me anyway. And my excuse was that, well, geez, it's like if you do grapevines and mesh, it's kind of like you got two different businesses going. That was what my thought was, But now that I do the mesh and I do a lot of florals in my mesh, it's like, well, shoot, why not do some grapevines, There. Now I love these. I just don't know if it's going to be too much big stuff. Too much big stuff or not. Let's see. Hi! Welcome in. Oh no, I like that. That little bit of darkness. Yeah, I like that. It's cute. Cute. These tails, I'm going to end up cutting the tails. I like how they just dangle and everything, but they're aggravating me. What's everybody going to make for supper? We're probably going to grill some burgers, I think, is what we're probably going to do. Grill a couple of couple of burgers on the Barbie. I like that. If I do that one there, pop my head off. Uh-oh. Okay. If your little buds ever pop off the stems, just add a little smidge of glue. Oh my goodness, my blind eyes. And put that stem right back on. Oh, thank you. This one will be available. I'm going to be taking it to my craft event on Sunday, but in a short time, I'm going to be, yeah, I like them a little bit higher anyway. I'm going to be listing it in my shop. My shop's on Aunt Esther's. Sometimes I call it the extra teddy bear site. I have some of these too. I got some of these too that I want to pop in here. I don't like the leaves, they're too shiny, but I am going to use the flowers. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much for everybody for your time today, because I know you guys are busy or trying to finish up your desk so that you can get the heck out of Dodge. I know all about that wanting to get out of Dodge thing. It's like you get plans, or you want to make plans, or you just don't want to do that anymore. You say, I'm out, I'm done, I'm over it. Hello, Ava. How are you? Yeah, I like that. These little bitties. Whoop! I don't want glue everywhere. I don't want glue everywhere. Should have added some. Sprayed them to make them a little stiffer here, but I do love those. Oh, thank you. Oh, I like that. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you. This one's got the freaking tag right in the wrong spot. They got to do something about how they put tags on. It's just such a pain in the neck. There we go. Welcome in, welcome in. That's really come together. Trust the process. Trust that process. I'm keeping these cuts a little higher because I do want to elevate the top a little bit with a couple more of these flowers. I don't want to cut them. I don't want to cut them too short because I want them to stand taller in the vine. Now that it's got all other greenery and everything that's to support them standing up straighter. Thank you, thank you. Up here, we're supposed to have a beautiful weekend. The humidity is supposed to leave. I'm in southern New Hampshire, by the way, for folks that are just tuning in. I'm in southern New Hampshire, and we're due for a beautiful weekend this weekend. Which don't hurt my feelings at all, because I got a craft fair on Sunday, an outdoor event. So it doesn't hurt my feelings that it's going to be a beautiful weekend. You know what? This one here, I'm going to get a longer stem. I really want to do a different angle. So let me take a longer cut here. Because I want to take a longer cut and then turn it ever so slightly towards the front. And if it goes through the back, I will just cut it. But I really needed that longer. I really needed that stem to be longer. There. There's a little bit of blue popping through there. A blue pop in here. I could put a blue one on the back here. Hello, hello. Thank you for popping in and spending some time with me out of your day. I know everybody's busy. Got a couple of blue pom-poms right there. Yeah, she's pretty full. Very full now. She wasn't earlier. I believe Whittix is going to be having a floral sale at 2 o'clock Central Time, which will be about a half hour from now, East Coast. I think is how it is. I'll have to actually look it up. Oh, who just popped in here? Hey, Brandy. Oh, thank you for the heart me. Thank you, thank you. Get that out of the way. Nope, that darn light again. Darn light. All right. Okay. Okay. Well, I think that matches the sign pretty darn good. I could put... I could finish the rest of these. Put these in. Aren't those sunflowers awesome? Those are from Harry and Larry's. I don't mind the leaves on these ones, so. Let me turn this off. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be messing with this ribbon until it goes out the door to whoever it goes to. uh, one more little set of blue thingies here. Because it is basically fall, but I don't want to overrun it with blues. But I can finish this side right here with these, and then I think I'll be done. I don't see any holes. Now, it's hard because TV is 2D, it's not 3D, because I can see on my monitor these sunflowers look huge and like out of place. But when you look at it in person, it really doesn't look that way. It really doesn't look that way. And my glasses pop out a little bit more here. Oh, and you popped out. All right, let's fix that. Okay. Alrighty. Maybe the last one can go right here. Hello, friends. How are you? I'm so glad everybody popped in today. I had a really nice live. A lot of talking about and a lot of questions and chit chat. I like that very much. So thank you for your time and your company. So cute. These are really cute too. But I'm not sure. These might be too short for this. Most of the little branches are really short. I might have to not use these ones. I'll have to find something else. And I don't want to put yellow leaves in on this either, so. Add a few more of these. Thank you, thank you. It's been a great live. I appreciate all of you for popping in. It's been a super duper nice live. Very nice indeed. Oh, let me put some of those little flowers down at the end. A person could sit there and pick at this all day. I know I could, and I probably will, because after the live I'll be sitting there going, that doesn't look right. I think she looks pretty well set though, to be honest. Maybe right here, a little something. Hello, hello. Hey, Timmy, you back? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Under the bow too. Don't forget underneath your bow. I gotta take my hair dry to this thing. I know that. Because we get some glue webs. Oh, it's a really long stem right here. Thank you. Like I said, on camera I can see the white sunflowers look like they're standing out like a sore thumb. But in person, when they're sitting in front of you, it's really not. They're really not sticking out. Okay. Okay. Right there, and I think I'm done. I say that, right? After the live, I'll be like, no. Thank you very much. I think we're getting overcast right now. It's not supposed to rain anymore. The weekend's supposed to be great. So if it's not not too sunny on my front windows, my front door, I'll get pictures of this today. And I will get it listed on my Aunt Esther's. There we go. Because you want something on all the ways, you know? Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. The iced coffee. Hey guys, how are you? Thanks for popping in. Had a good live. Had a really good live. Thank you. And a lot of folks popping in. I like that. So this little baby will be going to my craft fair, but he is also going to be going up on my my shop, and he is available. Thank you. 36K. That blows my mind. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Okay. So you can see the sign with some flowers. And that, the really bright plaid, I think, works. But yeah, in person, I don't find that those white sunflowers are like too bold. So yeah, so this is a 16-inch grapevine with a 10-inch sign, and I think it works perfectly. Oh, come here, my pretty. After I take my hair dryer to it. Thank you, Shona. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. So, I enjoyed my Friday afternoon with you guys. I usually don't come on in the daytime except on Sundays. So this Sunday I will probably come back live. Oh no, I will come back live, but I'll be at my craft fair. So stay tuned. I'll show you all the sights and sounds and what my setup looks like. And if you happen to be in the New England and New Hampshire area, it is in Candia, New Hampshire. Exit 3 off of 101. And yeah, hope to see you there. And I thank you all for being here with me today. I appreciate you. Hi, Pam. Thank you, Pammy. Thank you. Thank you, Brandy. And Misty and Timmy and Yashira was on. And oh my gosh, Blanche was here. Michelle was here. So thank you, everybody. Monarch was here. You have a great weekend too. I hope I sell out too. That would be like fantastic, right? That's our dream. All right. Love you guys. Mean it. Take care. Go check out Whittick's Curated Goods here on TikTok. They do live sales. They are going to be doing a floral live sale this afternoon. So go check them out. And we'll see you soon, Blanche. I saw you. Oh, I saw your post. It was great. You did a really good job. Love that. Love seeing you do that. So, all right then. We'll catch you guys later. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.